Nihon no tomodachi mina konnichiwa. What is going on, Maniacs? Shreddawg back here for another Boss Coffee and BAND-MAID reaction. And as you can see, we have a couple special guests here. So we have a premium Boss Black today that we're drinking for this lovely, lovely coffee. We are also joined by my good friend, PinD just happens to be joining me today because we're actually working on another special project that you might find out about soon.
I hope.
Today is not that soon, though. What is going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Winter's coming. We'll see what happens. I'm just hoping not to get stuck in the snow.
Hey, you got to come here to California for the winter. You know, it's probably going to be a nice 85 degrees. So, you know, we got that going for us.
I'm going to Chicago in November. So
hey, not bad. I'm going to LA and San Diego, even though I'm already in LA.
Short trip. I'm going to walk out of my porch and fall on my face.
So, man, today we're checking out some new BAND-MAID, aren't we? Now, I know you have checked this song out already.
Oh, yeah, I've looked at this song a lot. I left a couple of comments on the BAND-MAID version. I've commented on a few reactors. I'll talk about it, I guess, after you're done reacting to it. But it's grown into in a very short time, one of my favorite BAND-MAID songs, and it's mostly because it's lyrically pointed.
That is really cool. So obviously I have not heard the song yet, so I'm gonna stop talking because you all, I'm sure, seen the song. I'm probably the last maniac out there that hasn't seen it yet, but you know, sometimes you got to take one for the team so you can get the video out. So let me go ahead and get this Boss Coffee opened up here. And
brought to you by,
yeah, I mean, you know, I wish they would sponsor me, and by sponsor I'm like, could they just send me Boss Coffee for free? Like, that'd be dope. I don't need to be paid.
You're gonna laugh. I actually wrote to them and said, you know, would you just go in and comment on one or two of his videos? He'd be tickled.
Dude,
They never did.
Yeah, I would die. I'm like, come on, you know, I could be the new spokesperson of Boss Coffee. What's his name? I forget the guy, but you know, he's getting older. You know, it's about time for him to retire. They need to get the young buck in there, and not that I'm young, but
well, younger-ish. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
From a BAND-MAID standard, you're young.
Yeah, there you go, and that's what we're here to talk about. So I poured this coffee into my lovely, lovely mug here, and I was just saying the other day, I don't know why, but every time I drink something out of this, it just tastes so much better than usual.
Because the Jim Beam was already in it.
Maybe. All right, so I'm talking too much, so let's just go ahead and get into this. This is BAND-MAID with the new music video for the song Influencer. And yeah, let's just get into this. So right off the bat, the lyrics are like, they're hitting me so hard because trying to do like YouTube and stuff, even though for me, I don't do this for money. I'm not, this isn't a job. I have more than a full-time job. The amount of work that goes into like all these tags on everything, social media and stuff, I'm just like, Jesus, man, sometimes it is just so overwhelming. And then if you look at it from BAND-MAID's standpoint, right, trying to get their music out there, bro, the hustle must have been real. And it's just sad too to think about like how much work they probably had to do, how much hustle they had to do, and they almost didn't even get success at all, right? And at the same time, they're making just incredible music. So it's just, man, it's tough to think about, you know. So far, this is the lyrics are very interesting. I gotta say too, I do like that hunky dory. I love they always put something like that in there that anybody can pick up on. You know, it's really cool.
I was gonna say I was gonna save some of the commentary on that till the end.
Just go now.
It's to me, it's BAND-MAID and Miku writing a sing-along part to a song that they will likely perform live. Right?
True.
Very true. Hello.
True, yeah. That's probably the most user-friendly one.
La 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 la.
You know what? Okay, I stand corrected. La 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 might be.
From No God. I mean, they do that in a lot of songs, and you'll see them perform almost every song that they do that in live, just so that there's crowd participation. Very smart, right?
That's so cool, man. But yeah, so far the song is, dude, I mean, the song itself too is really good. And Akane right there, just let you know she's there. You know, she's always doing that. She's just doing her thing. Then she just gotta let you know real quick, like, hey, just let you know, what's up. Gotta love it.
Magic filter coming jump, push it like a check it loud, share happy, let's dance. Focus on that. One more love shot.
All right, now I gotta hear so much of that again. So I was about to stop it before Misa went off because I was gonna say, man, Akane is just driving this song so hard for me. Like, bro, I am feeling this so much. And then Misa's like, hey, did you forget about me? And I was like, damn, Misa, my bad, because damn, you know. And then Konami, of course, is like, you know it is, baby. I'm back here doing my thing too. You know? Dude.
Well, watch the second half of Misa's solo. She's so far up the neck of the guitar. That's lead bass, right?
You know, the thing is too, you know how much I love that bass and how good that bass sounds. That is my bass right there. That's man, that Fender, what is it, the Fender Jazz?
Yeah.
Bruh, dude. So yeah, we're basically pretty much where I stopped off. The last one is probably where I'm backing up to because Jesus, dude. And how, oh man, we're almost done with the song. This makes me so mad because it just needs to be so much longer.
It's not a long, it's not a long song.
It's not, but it should be. All right, perfect. We're going back to some hunky dories here. This song surely is a hunky dory of a song, man.
Yes.
Magic filter coming jump, push it like a check it loud, share happy, let's dance. 今すぐ keep it like ね好きになっちゃうじゃん Surrender
Okay, I'm gonna stop it and back it up just a little bit again really quick because I want to hear that again. So one thing that I really loved in Unseen World is giving Miku these little parts to just hit these just random kind of notes, these long like notes kind of in there. God, I love that so much. So it is so nice to see that. Once that happened right there, I was like, yeah, get it, girl, get it. I love it. And then I still need to talk about Psyche because I was about to talk about her, but then, you know, all the solos and stuff happen. And then
We will.
you know, so let me just back this last like 30 seconds of the song up so we can just hear that again. Because I mean, why wouldn't you want to hear it again though, right? Come on. Actually, no, we'll just back up a little bit. I don't know. This looks good. I'm just gonna
go, why do you keep rewinding? What's wrong with you?
True, but you know, it is what it is. That's what you signed up for when you come to this channel. So
今すぐ keep it like ね好きになっちゃうじゃん Surrender
damn, dude. What else can you say other than damn, dude? So like, dude, there's just like, I feel like so much to talk about in this song. It's just, it's crazy.
Well, first of all, the venue is gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
And when the song starts or started, at least because I actually happened to be lucky enough to watch the premiere. I was kind of grooving along. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of expected BAND-MAID. And then they got to the third verse, where Psyche says, "Aren't you also bluffing?" I had to laugh, right? Yeah. And then as the song goes on, it just gets deeper and deeper into a lot of the social media stuff that we get into. There's two classes of people, as far as I'm concerned, right? There's reactors who react to music typically and usually because they love it. Mm-hmm. And then there's influencers that are bandwagon jumpers, right? They just want to jump on the most popular thing and ride it along until something better comes along. And that's who the song is about.
So that is actually a very good point. You have the people that just kind of jump, like whatever's the hottest new thing or something, right? I mean, you know, some of us just enjoy discovering new music and stuff like that. Like that's personally me. I have no issues finding a band where their YouTube has like 400 subscribers. I'm like, hey, if it's dope, I want to hear it. And yeah, if I could get them to like 405 subscribers, then cool, you know.
Well, it's just fun. Just after internet fame, right?
Yeah.
And I don't really know what that's worth because it's not worth anything to me. But like I say, the line "Aren't you also bluffing?" kind of grabbed me, and I said, oh, maybe this is the song I actually wanted them to write, and it turned out that it was, right?
Yeah.
So if you go on to the next verse, it says, "Think it over, get it straight, rap, rap, rap." And you've heard me comment on Beauty and the Beast. And I told you I won't do that song because it sounds like Japanese rap to me.
Yeah, and I still haven't heard it.
I'm song and it's pleasant.
I'm holding out that one day you'll do that because I still have not heard the song. I'm just saying. I'm holding out. Maybe, I don't know, Christmas gift or something. I'm just saying, I don't know. You gotta give the people what they want, man, you know. But that's another thing. I wanted to comment on Psyche, right? But that rapping right there was so good. I mean, obviously her singing, what can you say, right? Her singing is fantastic, especially when she gets some of those really long notes in there. You're just like, God, she's so good at what she does. But throwing in some rapping in there, I'm like, okay. You know, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Nemophila just had that one song that came out recently where Mayu was like rapping in it. What was that? Graffiti or something. I don't know. I know there was a song. I recorded it. I just haven't edited it yet. but there was that one, and I was like, "Yo, that's sick." So it kind of reminded me of that. But
Shreddawg back channel.
Yeah, right. Bro, I have too many videos that I haven't edited or whatever. But yeah,
well,
no. So it's cool though. So it actually, the song reminded me a little bit of Corallium, where it was kind of like, it kind of had almost like a little bit of a breakdown there. Yeah, wait, what's going on? Not like a metal or rock breakdown or something. It was like a little bit of an EDM almost. I was like, okay, what's happening with the song? But that's one of the things about BAND-MAID. They're so good at just changing things up. How can Psyche just go from singing like that, then all of a sudden she's kind of rapping, and also the whole music kind of changed. The whole flow of the song just changed, and then it just seamlessly goes back to where it was.
Well, two things to expand upon your point. First of all, when BAND-MAID first got together, these were girls, right? They were young girls. It's been 9 years now, and I think Psyche is particularly beautiful in this video, and Choose Me are my two favorites, just in terms of seeing her. She's very beautiful in this. I hate to simp over over one of our band members, but at the same time, I think they did a really nice job. The videography is done really well here, but like I say, she's made to look very beautiful in this video. So
how about Misa over there when she's up on like that cliff, just jamming on that bass, like, bruh.
I'm just hoping she doesn't fall.
Dude, bro, right? Serious, man. I don't see any safety harnesses or anything here, like when they were in the car, in Warning. But yeah, that was such a cool shot. Just
I'll be honest, I liked her better with her bangs.
Oh, the truth comes out. You heard it here first. Hot take.
Sorry, just my opinion.
Nah, we all got an opinion. Yeah, it is what it is.
Anyways, Psyche says, think it over, get it straight, rap, right? So that kind of alludes to what's popular nowadays, right? She says, hate will never stop. I can't stand it, fake crime. So that tells me that they spent some time on YouTube looking at some of these channels that basically pick them up just so they could pan them for clicks.
Yeah.
And we watched that happen a few times, right? So say they suck so that people will click on your video. Okay, that's not really a good strategy. We watched a few channels implode as well, which I found quite hilarious myself. So she says, follow me now, go on watch. Yes, give it a like. Really? Aren't you getting into me? So this whole song just made me laugh at just about every line, and her English is getting better and better. So you can hear it clearly now. It's not like you have to go look up lyrics anymore. You can actually hear what she's singing.
Yeah.
So she says, no matter if it's just an Instagram identity, your rarity value is ending. And I felt that about my own channel for a while now, right? A lot of people have come out and done something similar to what I do, which is fine. I think that's great, right? Someone please pick up the torch because I'm getting old and tired. But at the same time, the people that ride the coattails of BAND-MAID and are not real fans kind of wander off that way, right? Their rarity value is ending. So from that perspective, I thought the lyrics in this song were really pointed. She says, recognition gives me what I want. Who invites me to the top? So from that perspective, I mean, BAND-MAID's at the top, right?
Yeah.
Who else are you going to critique if you're a reactor or an influencer, should I say, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that's popular. Follow me now, go on watch. Yes, give it a like. I win, you can't win. So, and I'm not giving you all the lyrics in order, but those are just the lines that jump out at me, right? As I listened to the song, I just thought the whole thing had me on the floor rolling laughing when I realized what they were actually saying. And I pointed it out to a few reactors on their channel. There was only one so far that got it and actually came out and said, hey, they're singing about me. And it was it was funny because he kind of had a revelation. And it's Mr. Rock and Roll. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, he's the guy that likes to jump around on the floor, run out of the room. I've watched his videos a few times back in the day, and I'm just like, okay, this is too much for me.
Yeah, a lot of people think he's over the top, and I don't necessarily disagree, but I thought he had a good reaction. He was one of the first people I saw that actually picked up on what the song is about. It says, my advantage is growing. Look, this is really the king of filters. Push like it. Check it out. Share, happy, let's dance. And then the bass solo comes in, and in the middle of it, they say, focus on buzz. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what all influencers do, right?
Yeah.
Want more of a shock? Follow me now, right now. Yes, give it a like. So, I mean, from that perspective, it's clear to me what they're singing about, and it's clear to me they spent way too much time on social media during the COVID lockdown.
Haven't we all though? Haven't we all? You know.
So to me, that was my take on the song. That was what I heard when I listened to it. I might be right or wrong. And the funny thing is, we talked recently about Conqueror and the song "The Dragon Whines." I mean, cries, and
Yeah.
and a lot of people like it. I don't like it because to me the lyrics are just too in your face, right? It's very plain. Here's what it is. It doesn't have any. There's no meaning. There's nothing to figure out.
I feel you.
Not write like that. Miku writes like this. You have to figure it out, right? And it can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So that's part of the reason that I like the song as well.
I gotcha. See, I like the Dragon Cries, but just because that's got such just a classic rock vibe, I was like, when I heard it, I was like, bruh. Like, oh wow, you know. And I mean, I'm fine with the song. I understand that, you know, they worked with what is Vinscotti or whoever the hell it was, or, you know, that's cool and everything. They made a cool song though, and the sound that they captured, I just love the fuzziness of the sound and everything. You know, it's like it was just
over compressed.
It was good though. It was great. It worked for me. That was one of the earlier songs that I heard from BAND-MAID when I discovered them, and so that was just cool. It was
headphones.
Right. I think it was just one of those things to hear all the different sounds they're capable of, especially when you're first discovering them. You're like, bro, they can just nail every sound they want. It's so cool. So I liked it. But yeah, no, I do appreciate some of these more kind of big brain complex kind of things where you really kind of read in between the lines. And I mean, it even makes you check yourself, you know, because yeah, for sure, even me, I'm just like, man, that's true, man. That social media grind sometime, you know. I recently got onto Twitter from old Mr. B, his recommendation. And I mean, yeah, you know, Twitter is really good for, you know, everything, for discovering new bands, for having people discover you and stuff. But God, dude, adding more social media is just.
I will not go on Twitter. I can see myself falling into a big, deep hole for a very long time. No, thank you.
No, it's true. I pretty much just kind of post my thing and, you know, maybe I'll like some stuff here and there, find some new bands, and it is what it is. But at the same time, you know, it does work for certain things too, you know. Sometimes you can get in touch with people that's actually really cool, you know. Like
I'm on Instagram a little bit just for that reason.
Yeah. Right? See, I feel like Twitter's worked out a lot better. A lot of people are more active. Yeah. So
it would, but it's not my thing.
No, bro, it's not for everybody.
Men don't tweet, okay?
It's not my thing either, but you know, it's part of the grind, I guess. That's but yeah, so overall really good song. So now my problem is it's one of these ones where the lyrics were so big brain, right? Yeah. Focusing on the lyrics, it's like now I need to go back and just listen to the music on top of it because there was so much there. Like I feel like I could hardly even pay attention to what Miku was doing at all because I was just so focused on Psyche, the lyrics. Akane had me distracted. And then you had just a massive bass solo. And then Konami does her thing. You know, it's just, there was so much to that song. It was definitely classic BAND-MAID, right? You listen to one song, you have to listen to it at least 10 times just to pick up, you know, just to start scratching the surface, you know?
Absolutely. And the subtitles here are mandatory on this one, but I would really love to see them come with an instrumental version so I can hear everything.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need because it is so distracting. And not that it's a bad thing. It's just, man, sometimes you need to just sit back and try to tune out the rest of it so you can really just get a sense of appreciation for the amount of work that goes in the composition of the song, you know, and just the little things they always do in the background that don't need to be there. But when you pick up on it, you're like, holy crap, that's why it sounds so good, you know, because it's not just basic just stuff, you know. So I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
Thanks for promoting the band and having little interest in promoting yourself. This song is not about you.
No, definitely not. Definitely not, man. This is all about the music. And man, I cannot wait to see them perform this live. It is going to be so good.
Yeah.
I'm sure my mom's going to love it too. So that's actually really cool. I get to take
you're going to drag your mom to another concert? That's cool.
Yep. She's going to be at the San Diego show. So, yeah, you know, if any of you happen to see us there, feel free to say hi. Just say hi, Mom. All right, we're rambling on too much. We're going to stop it right here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And PinD, thank you for the great commentary as always. Much appreciated.
Do my best.
And we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all be safe, take care, rock on, and PND, we are going to say Ja Mata, which is basically like talk to you later or see you soon, basically. It's a way to just tell somebody Japanese, like, yeah, I'll see you soon, talk to you soon, whatever, you know? Just like later, bro. Like, you know? Anyways, you guys take care. Ja Mata.